Hi, it's Twi. Hope you guys are doing good. Hello, good evening. I am currently kind of sleepy, but I'm sure that'll go away. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Also, I don't know why. Boom. Okay. Today we're gonna do some Pokerogue because I've been a bit addicted to this game since I got sick. While I was sick, I was kind of looking at like all of the different relatively uninvolved games that I could play. And Pokerogue was one of them. So I started playing this game a whole bunch again while I was sick. I made a new account and I've been having fun going through and trying to do the challenge runs where you can only use one specific generation at a time. So I won with Generation 2, which apparently is like the hardest one. But I got it, so it should be like easy climbing from here, I think. I'm curious because I've seen a lot of people kind of gas up Blastoise as a starter for doing the Gen 1 attempts, and I see that it has Pokerus right now, which is very useful. And there's also, I've got a very good Bulbasaur here, so I think I'm going to try Generation 1 only and see what we can do. Let's do Mono Gen 1. And we'll do Bulbasaur, Squirtle. And I guess the question is, who else do I want to start my run with from that point? What do I fear? What am I scared of? Flying in some ways, like dealing with the Rayquaza could be kind of tricky. I do have a shiny Geodude. I have a bunch of egg moves on Electrode, which could be kind of fun. I don't know how good it would be because it's still only just like an Electrode, but it definitely seems like a decently good option. Alternatively, it makes a lot of sense to take Charmander just because it's a fire type that doesn't suck. You know, the only other one I can think of is Rapidash. Is there's like Magmar? I don't know. There's not that many other fire types. I think we probably run it with all of the starters. And then who? Let's get an egg for Charmander, just because I can. And I think let's try out this this Electrode idea. It seems funny. So, because we got Electro Drift, which is crazy. That is ridiculous. Frost Breath is also fun. Ice and Electric are extremely good coverage together that almost nothing can resist. So that'll be pretty good. This is probably just normal then. Okay. Okay, let's try this, I think. Sure. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I've been seeing all of my... I feel like even the people that I'm friends with in the VTuber scene that normally do not touch Pokemon with like a 9-foot pole. I don't know why I said 9. Usually isn't it like 10-foot pole? Anyway. That normally don't play. Oh, I forgot to... There's an egg move that I was supposed to teach that I forgot. All right, hold on. Let me re-choose my team. What was I saying? Even my mutuals who don't normally play Pokemon, I've been seeing trying it out to play ZA. And I've also just been seeing, like, overall, it seems like people are having a lot of fun with ZA, which I'm kind of happy about. Because I knew that it was going to be a big thing for people that are more casual fans and or haven't really played Pokemon in a while that would want to, like, come back to try Legends ZA. And, you know, I liked Legends Arceus as well. It was kind of different. There were some things about it that weren't great, but on the whole, I enjoyed it. So, was definitely curious about how ZA was going to be perceived. Because I think the other thing about the new Pokemon game was that it felt very rushed, I have to say. Like, if you look at the game, you know, it looks very, very unpolished, especially for the amount of money that it costs. And if you look at, like, the online discourse around the game, that's kind of all you'll hear, is you look around and people are like, I mean, this price is just unacceptable for a game that's being, you know, made by Nintendo. And, you know, like, the buildings aren't even, like, fully rendered in some places. You know, you can't enter, like, any of the buildings. They're just, like, painted doors into the background and stuff. And all in all, like, it's kind of lacking content in some ways. And I think that those people are right. And I also think that they're kind of wrong at the same time. So the way that I look at it is that I think that all of the criticisms about the new Pokemon game are 100% true and valid. It is extremely unpolished for the price, and some aspects of it feel a little uninspired. But also, in spite of that, everybody that I know who has been playing the game has had fun playing the game. Like, I don't think I've had a single friend who bought ZA and had bad things to say about it. Like, from the sound of it, game is fun, you know. And so I can respect that at the very least. Sorry. Score went. Oh, wait, this is amazing. Okay, so word on the street is that the real, like, goated reason to pick Squirtle on Pokerogue runs is that you just try and get a run where your opponent has a fire-type starter, and then you get Shell Smash, and on turn 1 of the rival battle every time, you can just immediately get a Shell Smash up. So, because the AI will switch. If it has the fire starter out against Blastoise, it'll be like, oh, this matchup's bad, I'm going to switch. Which is very exploitable, of course. And that is going to be the goal of this run, I suppose. Okay, rare candy, Squirtle. Rapid spin. Sure. Take that. Excuse me. This should be interesting. It's the foundations of a good run, I would say. So far. Bonk. Bonk. There's my Charmander egg. That is a much better Charmander. But I don't think we need egg moves or anything. I think we can win without it. Alright, this is an opportunity to get a fighting type. That could be good. Linky. Oh my god. Can you just... Thank you. 5 attack. Whoa, those IVs are pretty bad, but it is what it is. Okay, interesting. I was gonna say Leech Seed is always really good on Venusaur, but I'm just realizing I have Sappy Seed now, which is just Leech Seed as an attack. So I don't even need this. That's kind of hype. Alright. probably get a free potion at some point. Ooh. Yeah, it seems like most of my friends have been having fun with ZA. I would love to get it at some point. I think it's a little too expensive for me at the moment, but I'm pleasantly surprised that it seems to be a fun game, because I was very much like unexcited about the game when I saw it initially, but it seems like people are pretty happy with how it came out, so... okay, so there's Abra here. Abra is definitely interesting. I mean, Alakazam, very good Pokemon as like a fast offensive threat. The thing is, I definitely need a ground resist, like having a flying type. And I'm trying to think. Maybe Mankey I could replace. If I don't have a fighting type, that could be annoying in some circumstances. On the flip side, if I don't have a psychic type of my own, then at least for the time being, I don't have a psychic switch in, like, period. I won't be able to do anything back, though. I'll throw a ball. Okay. Goodbye. Oh, it lived. What? How dare you? The absolute audacity. We'll probably catch now, at least. Yeah. Minus speed Abra. Pretty decent offensive IVs. I think I'm good, though. Honestly. Let's heal this. Zubat. Oh. This guy is absorbing me. Chillin' no. It's a weird start to a run, not gonna lie. It feels very strange passing up an Abra, but I think it makes sense. I don't think we actually need it particularly. Can I get a better Mankey, maybe? 25 attack, better, like, bulk. I'll lose Thunder Punch, which I got the TM for on the other one. I don't think I care that much about Thunder Punch, though. Like, this is just a stronger Mankey. So, I will take that. Thunder Punch was nice, but I think we can make do without. I guess with Sappy Seed now I can actually afford to run Razor Leaf and then have a spread damaging option as well as Leech Seed. That's pretty nice. Dragon Breath? I mean, why not? I believe in you, Voltorb. Voltorb beam! Boom! Uh-oh. Why is Voltorb so weak, man? Why did I pick this guy? Nothing but disappointments from my ball. Oh, now that he's dead, now you give me the flying type that he would have owned. Okay, game. Okay, I see how it is. You just want to see Voltorb struggle. You don't want to see him succeed. I get it. Oh, it's just a boss Zigzagoon. Okay. I'll do this and then switch. Oh, the flinch. Okay, let's sack Spearow because I'm probably not going to keep him, so I don't care if he gets XP. Goodbye, Spearow. Oh my goodness. This Zigzagoon keeps flinching me. Oh, I flinched him back. I'm gaming. Bang. Alright. We kept everybody important alive to get XP, so we're chilling. Now that we're in the lake biome, I think Voltorb will be able to roll a lot smoother. Catch up XP a little bit. And I'm probably looking to pick up a Magikarp as well. I think that having... Wow, that does nothing. I think that Gyarados is one of the best flying types available in Gen 1. I guess I'll have Charizard actually though. So do I need? Well, I mean it's better than Fearow still. Like take sleep powder. Don't need Screech. Rain Dance TM. Could be interesting. I don't really have room for it on most of my Pokemon. Maybe Squirtle. I'm not gonna click withdraw. I can have Rain Dance for the time being. Eek, Flamigo. I really hope that you one-shot this Voltorb. Go! Woo! Okay, thank God. Oh, I get a lot of XP for that. That's nice. And we can take Charge Beam over Thunder Shock. Swords Dance. Only Bulbasaur and Charmander can actually learn it, though. That is unfortunate. How low am I on Electro Drift? I still got 2. Okay, who should I rare candy? Charmander, probably. They're both close to leveling already, though. Maybe Mankey? Yo, I could get Seeking. No way. Anyway, goodbye, Goldeen. Water Pulse, a nice upgrade. Oh, I went into the rival battle and I forgot. Okay, Raboot. I'm just gonna sack Spearow again. I really don't care about Spearow. Sorry, dog. Goodbye. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Wait, I might be cooked. If I live the hit, I'll go into Torrent and kill. Not if they Fire Spin, though. I Confuse, though. Maybe he'll hit himself. Baton Pass. Oh, they got a Heracross? That's kind of scary. Early game, that's more than kind of scary. That's like hella scary. Okay. Sack. Mankey? Sack Squirtle? We probably just let Squirtle die here. Oh, he's confused because of the Baton Pass still, but he got the hit off. Come on, man. Alright. Oh. Thank you for only 2 hits. No, why does that take like 0? Okay, so Charmander's about to die. I probably gotta let him go, though. I'd rather not get XP on Mankey than Charmander. Charmander's important. Goodbye, Mankey. Alright, Voltorb, I need you to be faster. Okay. Frost Breath. I have to do this in a way where I can't miss. And I think Voltorb's got it from here. Maybe a Electro Drift the Heracross. Get that out of here. Fire Fang, sure. So, on the bright side, from what I've seen so far, Cinderace, Heracross, Corviknight, I think that Blastoise is going to be pretty potent. I guess Corviknight's annoying because it won't actually be weak to ice or water, but it also doesn't do that much damage back, so it's kind of fine. Quick Claw could be interesting for Ivysaur. Let's do that. Here is Magikarp. I was hoping to see you. Wow, those IVs are incredible, dude. Look at the stat line on that. Holy. Yes, please. Goodbye, level 10 Spearow. Get out of here yesterday, bro. Okay, I think I gotta use my Ether on Voltorb. Make sure that I can keep clearing the water types. Could have Golduck. I don't think I need him though. Wow, wow. Ooh, Electro Ball. That is interesting. Charge Beam is kind of cool because it lets me get like a boost while killing something. Like, Voltorb is pretty frail to actually be taking advantage of Nasty Plot. I feel like it kind of always has to be attacking. But Electro Ball is a really strong option because it's so fast. It's like even stronger at times than Electro Drift, I think. Into neutral targets, but into stuff that's going to be super effective, Electro Drift is like incredibly powerful. I guess then the question is like, do I still want Nasty Plot? And then I just don't. I think Charge Beam, honestly, is going to be easier to... Well, it's only easier to sweep floors early game. Later on, like, I just won't get the chance to click it, probably. Yeah, let's teach it over Charge Beam, sure. Let's get Electro Ball. Ultra Balls, yes please. Another Magikarp. This one is also really good, but not as good as the current one, so thank you, next. Crash or Wake, alright. I think Voltorb sweeps this. I did not consider them having a Wooper. Yabe. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, alright, now I'm chilling. I also probably sweep with Ivysaur, who needs the XP more in some ways. Got him! Alright, so far, so good. So far, big chillin'. Ooh, Starmie is an option. But does it make more sense to have Starmie or Gyarados? I think Gyarados is just gonna be better. Gyarados is so good, man. It's really hard to justify not taking it. In some ways, I think it would be kind of cool to not use Gyarados, because I already have a winning run with Gyarados, and it's nice to kind of try and collect the winning ribbons on as many different Pokemon as I can. But also when you're doing these like mono-gen challenges, it can be pretty hard to sort of stray the course of whatever your best option is. And Gyarados is very reliable. Like, unless I get something else really powerful, I probably just want to keep it. Okay, a good TM could be huge for this run. So let's take a look at this. Okay, a few interesting ones. Dragon Pulse would be for Charmander, I guess. Or, well, eventually Charizard. Explosion! Who can boom? Oh, of course, Voltorb can boom. Not actually good, but it is funny. Closed Combat, I guess, would be for Mankey. I don't really feel like I need that, though. I don't know if I'm going to keep Mankey or not. Water Pledge is nice. It's like one of the best moves that I can get onto Wartortle. So I think I'll probably roll with that as a nice upgrade to Water Pulse. That'll be a good solid option. Self-destruct, no. Voltorb, you should keep yourself safe is what you should do. Stop trying to blow up. Oh, this is gonna be a hard run. We got Team Rocket. I don't know why. I've been like exclusively getting runs where the evil team is Team Rocket. Which is not guaranteed, by the way. There's like... Well, I mean, they have like every gen's evil team, so I guess it's like a 1 in 9. But I feel like I've legitimately been getting it for like 4 or 5 runs in a row, which is a very absurd streak of luck. Or well, in my case, it's actually kind of an absurd streak of bad luck, because Team Rocket's arguably the hardest one. But it's not all bad. That being said, I could see it being pretty difficult. One of the trickiest parts about having to go against Team Rocket on one of these runs is that Giovanni ends up having a Mewtwo, which, you know, not the easiest Pokemon to counter. And Generation 1 specifically, there's not a lot of... There's not a lot of dark types available to me that I could get. Like, I could get the Mega on Gyarados, but that's pretty luck-based. Are there, like, any? Are there any dark types from Generation 1? Surely there's something. Let me look. Gen 1 Pokemon. Let's take a little scroll. Oh, it's looking bad. Oh boy. Oh, is there really nothing? Oh, there might be nothing. Yup. The only thing possible is to get Mega Gyarados. That is not good. That is quite terrible, actually. Okay, I think we'll definitely be keeping Gyarados and praying that I can pull the Mega at some point, because this will be a pretty hard run if not. Ooh, okay. Wobbuffet guy. So the aim of the game here is simple. We want to get this as low as possible without actually killing it. Let's go for my water move. I don't think a rapid spin will kill him. Oh, I'm goated. I'm goated with the sauce. Look at how low that is. Nearly hitting the bell. Second tier fries. Okay. Ooh, a scope lens. All right. Boosted crit chance. That's always nice. Take that on Wartortle probably. Very solid. Good start to this run. I do love that I have a shiny in this run, so I get to have boosted luck. I can find better items more easily. I really want to try and do... Or I want to get the achievement where you have a party that is completely full of shinies. I think I have 6 shinies, but I don't think they're low enough cost so that I can put them all to start a run. Not yet, anyway. Osage, what's up? How's it going? Do you still play Pokerogue? I know you used to play a lot. I just got back into it recently because I was hella sick for like 2 weeks. And I was just looking for games that were really easy to play. Haven't played in a while? That's fair. I've been having fun getting back into it a little bit, honestly. Oh, if I don't outspeed, I'm probably dead here. Oh, I don't kill. This guy really boomed as well. Just to flex. Ooh. I didn't realize Electrode is this early. I guess that makes sense. Disgaea. I don't... What is this game? I don't know. I've never heard of this before. Oh, is this like a JRPG? Looks interesting. Definitely has like an old school JRPG kind of vibe. It's like Fire Emblem. Okay, yeah, that checks out from the little thing that I looked up. Not that I haven't played Fire Emblem either, but it does look like Fire Emblem from what I've seen of Fire Emblem. I will agree with you on that. That's cool. I kind of started playing this again because I've been seeing like all of my friends playing Legends ZA, and as much as I also want to play it, it's too expensive for me. I think I don't think that I could justify buying it right now. So I'm getting my Pokemon fix elsewhere. Cubone is kind of interesting. Having a ground type could be nice. Especially given that I have 2 water types. Yeah, actually I probably should have a ground type, shouldn't I? Cubone, 30 attack. Ooh, okay. Rockhead. I didn't realize this thing gets Rockhead. Alright, goodbye, Mankey. Oh, I had it on actually 1 HP. That's crazy. Neat. And I will revive Wartortle. You know, it would probably be worth it to catch the dark type Meowth if it like still let me use it on a Gen 1 only run, but I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure the regional forms count like as whatever gen their region is. But it would make my life a lot easier. Like, I'm low-key really nervous about having to deal with a whole Mewtwo later, and the only dark type that I could even possibly get is if I find the Mega Stone for Gyarados. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize that they never, like, retroactively changed anything to be Dark type in Gen 1. Because I was thinking there's a bunch of Fairy types that got made in Gen 1, like, after the fact, you know? They made Clefable Fairy. They made Wigglytuff Fairy. I think that's actually it. But still, I mean, they made 2, right? You know? That's something. But then I look... Wait. Why did it evolve into the one that I can't use? What? Oh my, scammed. Now I'm just down a party slot. I can't use him. Let me confirm my suspicions before I get too annoyed. Yep. That's great. All right. I gave away my primate for nothing. Now I just have this decorative Marowak in my party. He doesn't even do anything. He's a freeloader. I can't believe it. The audacity. I gave this man a team slot. And there's no appreciation. Aquatail's kind of too scary to run, not gonna lie. I don't like missing. Ooh, flamethrower. Okay. Signal beam? I don't have space to run that. I was like, who even learns that? Does make sense. Oh, why does that have power gem? That's mean. Okay, electrode. Finish him off. Use electrode blast. Boom. Alright, there we go. And so far, electrode has been pretty decent, honestly. It's good for it's good for the water areas. Very like fast, able to sweep a lot of stuff. I like that. Marowak. This is karma for evolving my Cubone into the wrong Marowak. Oh, I got Venusaur already? Sheesh. Oh, I forgot I have Venusaur as a shiny as well. That's why I have such high luck stat. Because I have 2 shinies. Speaking of shiny, not like the Pokemon. Well, I guess he's named after shiny Pokemon, but yeah, I was very happy earlier to see a short cover go up that Shiny sung for that I mixed. I think it's the first time that I've actually done a mix for somebody else's channel, which definitely not surprising that Rita is the first person I would do that for, especially with Shiny. I'm so glad that we got Shiny to sing something again. It's been a while, but he's such a good singer, yo. He's so good at singing, so it always makes me happy whenever we can convince him to use his beautiful, beautiful pipes, bless us with his voice. And Rita, of course, one of my favorite singers as well, so always a treat to get to mix just any friends that are good singers, you know? It's like mixing for a friend, already fun. Mixing for a friend and they're good at singing, that's just like a nice bonus, you know? I don't have like a ton of experience around mixing for other people still, so it's a really nice opportunity to learn still. I enjoy it a lot. Also, do you guys see this? Why does Gyarados learn Thunderbolt? That's very strange. I don't think it makes sense because I'm just going to overwrite it with Ice Fang very soon anyway. But interesting. Very interesting. I would not have guessed that. Okay, so I gotta remember to have Blastoise. Actually, wait, it doesn't really make sense to be leading with Blastoise yet because I don't have Shell Smash yet. So if anything, I probably just lead with Gyarados, right? I do love Slowpoke. Honestly, if Blastoise weren't Pokerust, I would probably be running Slowbro. I think that I like the kind of stallier style for playing singles. And he's very, very good for that. X speed is really good. Give me that. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the plan. We're gonna have them leading Cinderace, and we're gonna lead with Gyarados. And we're gonna get a free Dragon Dance on the first turn, and then we're gonna sweep. It's a foolproof plan. Nothing can go wrong. Probably. We get the Intimidate as well. Like, oh, it's such a good lead. Like, you just can't do anything. I'm gonna go for 2 Dragon Dances. I'm greeting. Do I go to 3? I don't think I need 3. I think that I could sweep with 2. Wow. Goodbye, Cinderace. Hurricane. Could be interesting. Synthesis I definitely want. Probably time to say goodbye to Sleep Powder. Time to say goodbye. Now I'm thinking of Ruby. I haven't actually seen Ruby. I want to watch it. I just know the music from playing Osu. I feel like Ruby music had a rep for being really cool in the Osu community. And then somebody made a map that's like really busted with one of the songs. Like it's very broken. And it kind of made it lose some of the cool factor. But I still really like the Ruby music. I think that it's very, very cool stylistically. I love the vocalists. What's her name, dude? The name is escaping me, but I really like the vocalist who does the music for Ruby. Sounds great. Ooh, okay, so extra XP is very, very good. On the other hand, plus attack nature is extremely good for Gyarados. That would give me so much more punch. I think I want that, honestly. I think I value that higher. Plus attack Gyarados is gonna go stupid. Probably. Throughout the course of the run, I'm a believer. Blast Burn, that's crazy. I don't think I need that. Special. Gyarados already max level. Let's try and get XP on some other friends. Yeah, it was really fun doing the little mix for Rita and Shiny of Trick and Treat. I actually had never heard of Trick and Treat before Rita sort of pitched the idea of doing it as a Halloween cover for them. Oh! I got sauce. It was foul play. I didn't think about foul play. Oh, what a shame. How dare you, Malamar. You killed my Blastoise, dude. I'm just trying to get him some XP. And he keeps getting bullied. Empoleon. Oh, dang. Oh, I should have probably not gone for Venusaur, but it's fine. He'll still win. Where is that? Yes, over. Yeah, it was cool. It was like a very old school Vocaloid kind of song. In some ways, I was kind of worried because it's a very like up and down song, so it could be a little bit difficult to sing. But Shiny and Rita both did a great job recording their vocals, of course, because they're excellent singers. So it came out really well, all in all. I really enjoyed that project. I thought it was very fun. And I would like to do more mixing for other people in some ways too. I think as long as I can figure out a way to be a little bit more efficient with my mixing process, if I can get to be a little bit faster, I think that it would be really cool to do more audio work for people in the scene. Because it's just fun. It's like good practice to like work on voices other than just my own. It gets more of my friends and people in the community to sing, which I love. Yeah, I feel like Mad Diner really cemented for me the feeling I forgot, which is just like, you know, it's so great when you have a bunch of people singing together. It's just such a good feeling. And I wanna encourage more of it, you know? I also thought about it from a lens of like, you know, I have a decent amount of money still put away to sort of throw at VTubing, but it's not like a bottomless pit, you know what I mean? And I was like, I wonder what I would do if I kind of exhausted all of my funds. You know, like, we'll have to go back and get a real job that, oh god, ugh. Proper employment, anything but that. That's the worst. Low-key it is, though, honestly. I don't want to go back to retail ever again if I can avoid it. So, like, yeah, I was like, I wonder if I should start doing audio work for people. Maybe if I have, like, lulls in my busyness with like my own projects, you know, I have a bit of time where I'm not doing too much work. It could be nice to take on like a project for somebody else, especially you know, from the lens of like, maybe in a lot of cases people wouldn't want to do this because in my case, if I'm outsourcing work to somebody for like a project, I prefer for them to like keep it private so that it's like a surprise for my viewers when they see it. But if I were to take on like not very serious projects for people, it could be fun to like hop on stream and mix somebody else's, like, you know, do a short cover for them or something. I feel like something like that would be kind of fun. I just like doing audio work, honestly. I guess maybe I would do like the timing off stream though, because timing and tuning can be a little bit tedious and there's not much to like talk about. But once you're through it, you know, and you get to like arrange the vocals a little bit more and play with like the additive effects, you know, like cleaning the voice, making it sound fuller and whatnot. Stuff like that is pretty fun. I'm a big fan of doing that. Like, the last few hours of the mixing process, hella fun. Beam. When do I get Ice Fang on Gyarados? Is it like, maybe I have to use one of those memory mushrooms or something? It doesn't make sense, though, because I mean, I've been leveling him the whole time. It's not like I caught it already as a Gyarados. I am confusion. Oh! Should I have caught Cloyster? Nah, I think I'm in the Gyarados boat at this point. This is a really, really good Gyarados. Like, I should definitely spec into it. Oh, but I have a Marowak that's doing nothing, so I should have tried to catch it just so that I could have a 6th Pokemon that actually does something. That would have been nice. Okay, Pupitar. I mean, this should be a ground move, not a rock move. Yeah, okay, there we go. Goodbye. Dragonair. Can I set up on this? Probably. I don't think it gets an electric move. That did a lot. I'm surprised. Okay, I killed back though, so we're chilling. Probably Gyarados sweep. Twi Your. Goodbye. And Magmortar. Goodbye. Nice. Gyarados is so good, dude. This Pokemon is so broken. Flame Body. Oh, that's rude. Okay, here's Ice Fang. Let's grab that in place of... Probably in place of Hurricane. I need Crunch, so... I will, however, reorganize my moves a little bit on than that. But yeah, maybe I'll get into doing audio work in the scene more. I think it could be cool. I wonder how hard it would be to get commissions set up on vegan. Cause like I know they have like a code system and stuff that's kind of complicated, and I don't know if that's the only way to like go through on that stuff. Cause I know that I have a good reputation on vegan, if nothing else. I have, you know, a lot of pride in this, that from every commission that I've ever like been a client of on vegan, I have received a positive review with like all of the positive feedback options that an artist can give you as a client. So I'm a good client. I'm good to my artists, you know. I try to give them a lot of grace, a lot of information, just open dialogue. I feel like I've worked with so many artists at this point that I'm just like really used to the process of doing it. And I look forward to it a lot, so thankfully I've had mostly good experiences on vegan. Oh, I forgot that Promo Pass gets Zap Cannon. I'm so lucky that it missed me twice. I frauded that guy so hard. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not Venusaur. I feel like that might come in handy. Why did I flash cannon? Oh, it did nothing. Really? Even at -1 defense, that did so little to me. I guess Diggersby is pretty bad if you don't have the, what's it called? If you don't get huge power as an ability, it's really weak. Oh, yo, wait, that's crazy. I'm pretty sure when I got the egg earlier and I hatched a Charmander, I think it gave me Earth Power. And you're telling me mid-run I can Memory Mushroom that egg move in? Oh, that's sick. Earth Power is great. Give me that. Goodbye, Dragon Breath. That's really nice. See, I kind of don't understand how some people can gas up Blastoise so much, because I feel like it doesn't do that much damage even after you get a Shell Smash. Like, what moves are they getting to click? Maybe if you get the Mega, right? But that goes for like every Mega evolution. Like, of course they're broken. They're Megas. Most of the regular guys, they don't feel that crazy. Garganacl. That could be kind of annoying. I guess I'll go Venusaur. Oh, it's not salt carrying. Okay. Ow. I can synthesis. Ouch. Heal. A second Machamp. Interesting. Take care of that. Don't need Flare Blitz. Can you miss Rock Slide? Oh, he actually did. Thank you. That's so generous. Now I don't have to like use any money to be at pretty much full health. I'm also just realizing now that we're in a cave, maybe with some luck I can get myself a golem or like a Rhydon or something. That would be really good. Steelix I can't use. This Blastoise is so nimble. He's just dodging everything, dude. I appreciate it. Alright, come on, one more chance. Give me a Gen 1 Pokemon that I'm actually allowed to catch. Hurricane, that's too inaccurate. I don't rock with that. I don't think there's anything here. I'll just potion, I guess. Oh, we actually got a Golem. Clean. Is it good? Oh, yo, that stat spread is cracked. Oh my god, look at his IVs. Oh, and he's got Stealth Rock. That's so nice. Oh, dude, that's genuinely awesome. That's a sick pull right there. Way better than Marowak would have been anyway. I'm not even mad that it evolved into the wrong one that I couldn't use. What a pull, dude. Alright. Plus speed nature on somebody. Anybody I want a plus speed nature for? Maybe Electrode? I feel like Electrode's whole thing is that he comes in being really fast, and that's kind of it. So I think that makes sense. Boss Ferrothorn. I mean, I think this is just going to explode. Yeah. 4 times weak to fire. We might as well go back to the lake, right? I've kind of got a pretty endgame team here. I feel like these 6 is probably just my team for the whole run at this point. Unless I were to find, like, a legendary of some sort. I feel like it's hard to envision myself dropping any of these Pokemon. Ooh. So here we can give them money, and they will give me an amulet coin, which just makes it so that I earn bonus money. So over the course of the run, I will get free money. Very nice. I also kind of wanted to come on stream today to talk about something I talked about in my last stream that I think that my take aged poorly. And so I would like to re-clarify my thoughts a little bit. This might be kind of rambly and not well spoken, because I didn't really collect my thoughts on how I wanted to say it before stream. But last time I was on stream, I started talking about how there was a sort of dialogue going around on Twitter recently that was just kind of putting down male VTubers indirectly, in the sense that they were kind of making broad statements about how, you know, like, oh, I can't believe people are still saying it's harder to be a male VTuber, or, you know, your creativity is limited, your design options are limited, your opportunities are limited, whatever. And the reality is, it's very, very minuscule at all. And as long as you just are a creator who makes stuff that you are interested in making, that you feel inspired by, instead of trying to play into, like, I don't know, being an e-boy, you know, trying to be the next Corpse Husband, or, you know, like boyfriend experience VTuber or whatever. It's the same regardless of gender, right? If you're a girl and you try to get into the scene by just pandering to the most degenerate people and not really having like a creative vision or idea, you're gonna have a hard time, right? And it's the same for guys, but people were sort of going through and using male VTuber as like a very generalizing term to talk about this phenomenon, when in reality there are like so many people who are male VTubers that are like doing their best to create sort of innovative, inspired content. You know, they're doing their best, and it can be easy to feel like you're getting lumped in with people who are the worst type of people just because you're a guy, and people are a lot more comfortable generalizing men, I think, in the scene. That being said, I was editing a clip of this, which you might have seen if you're in the Discord, because I was asking for opinions about the editing style. And I think that I'm probably not going to put that clip out. And the reason is the discussion has shifted since I did that stream online to where I've been seeing a lot of people taking the opportunity of talking about male VTubers on Twitter just like generically. Now there's been a lot of people taking the chance, while it's relevant, to share their experiences about how they were mistreated by certain larger male figures in the community. And I don't want it to get misconstrued that I disagree with the fact that there are some like more predatory people in the scene who are men, probably more like quantitatively than women, and that some people do legitimately have bad experiences. Because I think in my original clip I said, like, I don't think I've ever met like a problem male VTuber. I don't think my friends have had particularly bad experiences, and I think that's probably true. But I also think that it's not necessarily my place to say it, because there are absolutely people who have had bad experiences, and I don't think that it's right for me to roll up and be like, actually, these people are like basically non-existent in the community, and people should stop generalizing all of these guys, because they're not necessarily, you know what I mean? There are legitimately some guys who are bad actors, because of course there are. Like, that's not relevant to their gender. There are guys that are bad actors, there are girls that are bad actors. There's just people being people, right? There will always be good people and there will always be bad people. But I felt like it wasn't my place to speak out, I suppose. Oh my god, this guy's in my head. Okay, it's fine, I got the kill. Can Electrode carry me on 1 HP? Please! I think I outspeed everything, so I think I'm good. Luckily, no Aqua Jet on the float soul. Yeah, I should be good. Whew. 1 HP defeated by the finest of margins. But we got it, though. We're chilling. Okay, so next rival fight coming up very soon. Question is, do I want to go for Blastoise Shell Smash, or do I want to go for Gyarados Dragon Dance? That is the big question. Probably Blastoise will be harder to get use out of after like the immediate turn 1 Shell Smash, whereas Gyarados I can get more value out of it after the fact. So, oh, I had to go for Hydro Pump there. I don't even know if that would have killed. Blastoise is so weak, dude. Can I be so for real? If I replace anyone on this team, it's Blastoise. This thing sucks. I don't know how so many people gas up Blastoise as like this really good starter choice. Like every time I've looked up like Pokerogue videos and like guides while I was trying to get back into it, they would always recommend Squirtle as your like water type starter. And I've been so disappointed every run I've done trying to use it. Like it just doesn't do that much damage. It just feels so weak. I guess I'll heal. Rare Candy. I have to keep Rare Candying my Golem. Okay. Can I muscle through Cloyster with Gyarados? Probably. Let's try. Oh my god, it's gonna... Oh, not the Iron Defense, dude. Low-key, what if I catch Cloyster and replace Blastoise? What if I just catch this? Is it a good Cloyster? IVs are good. Here's the logic for Cloyster, right? Extremely high physical defense, so if your opponent doesn't have any special attacks, it's a good wall. And it gives me an Ice-type damage dealer into Rayquaza that can probably tank a hit, like one. Honestly, I think I'm ditching Blastoise. Blastoise has been a letdown. Like, he just doesn't do damage. I'm sorry, Blastoise. And if you don't get Ice Beam or Blizzard as a TM, like, his coverage just isn't good enough. Like, you have to have so much go right for Blastoise to not suck. So I'm gonna pass. I'm just gonna go for the Gyarados sweep, because Gyarados is cracked. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. All right. Oh my god, dude! It's got electric coverage. Do I lose? Probably. Let's try and get Stealth Rock. Why do you have Steel Beam? It's a Corviknight. Who runs that? That's not a real set. Okay, I guess I have to sack my Golem. At least he Steel Beams, so it'll go down with me. Okay. Maybe Blastoise would have been better knowing that this thing has, what's it called? Supercell Slam. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? Dragapult? That's scary, dude. Okay. I mean, Electrode is faster than that, so there is some silver lining. All right. I don't think I'm faster. I'm not. Okay. Electrode, I need you to get this kill. Oh, that's nothing. Oh, I think I might wipe. Cloyster. Oh, I only have Icicle Spear because I just caught this thing. High jump kick on my Protect or something? No? Okay. Oh, no. I think I'm cooked. I have Quick Claw, actually. There's still a way to win. What? Icicle Spear? What the? Dude. Okay, I need, what, 2 Quick Claws? No, that was... I'm already faster. Okay. So I need a Quick Claw here. I don't get it. GG. No! Venusaur! Aw, man. That run was actually kind of decent, too. Alright. Actually, did the day turn out? It did, so there's new Pokerus mons. So we can try a different monogen. Especially since Gen 1, there's no Pokerus now. Lediba, you know, this would have actually been pretty useful when I did the Generation 2 run, because it's only 1 point to get the Pokerus. But in my other run, I had Pokerus on Chikorita, and Meganium was really good in that run, so... There is Shieldon from Generation 4. That's probably not very good, but actually would go kind of insane against Rayquaza. This thing would actually wall Rayquaza really effectively. That could be funny. Maybe I will do Gen 4 just because I'm intrigued. What other options? Gen 5, there's Stunfisk, which... I do love Stunfisk. He's a really stupid guy. But I would probably end up just, like... picking him for Pokerus and then getting rid of him. Because I have a pretty good Drillbur and also Crocodile. Like, it'd be very hard to justify. I would really like to get an egg move on this, so I'm gonna buy an egg. Let's do that. What else we got? Do I not have? I guess I don't have the 4th Pokerus mon, so We could go Gen 5 Stunfisk, or we could go Gen 4 with Shield on. And Shield on is speaking to me. I don't know. He's just a funny guy. And I have Body Press as an egg move with Impish Nature. That's actually heat. Wait, this is actually good. Okay. Alright. So I guess we'll probably end up running like Stealth Rock, Body Press, Rock Attack, Steel Attack, or something like that. Okay. Who else do I want to run from Generation 4? So here are my options. I can't take Dialga. Well, I don't think I would need it anyway, to be honest. I already have a Steel type in Bastiodon. I could take Azelf and just sort of be like, having a legendary that's really strong is good. Uxie's not as good. It's still good, but not as good. Like, I'm probably better off just using the extra 1 point for Azelf there. I have a decent amount of egg moves on Rotom, which is kind of interesting. Like, getting Fiery Dance on this thing is pretty nasty, I won't lie. I think I could also do the water form. There's a decent amount of usable water types in Sinnoh, though, right? Like, Gastrodon specifically seems like the most likely one to pick up. So I guess Rotom Heat is appealing in the sense that, like, it's hard to find a good fire type, but it would be a pretty solid fire type, and it would be super good early game. The downside of picking Rotom is that I don't get to pick Azelf, which would be very strong. But legendaries are boring. Let's be interesting. Let's be fun. So we'll do Fiery Dance, Thunder Shock, Overheat, Strength Sap. Take this. Take Bastiodon. And now I have 3 points left over. What do I want to do? What would be good? I could take my shiny Gligar, which will suck because it's completely useless early game. But if I get deep enough, I could get it to evolve into Gliscor and use that. I also have 3 egg moves and shiny on Hippopotas, which is kind of funny. He gets Bulk Up, Shore Up, Stone Axe. That's not bad. That's not bad. And it gives me some synergy with Bastiodon, like having the sand for the 2 of them. But then the sand damages all of my own other Pokemon too. It's tricky. It's tricky. I don't know what I want. I'm indecisive. Gliscor is pretty good. What abilities do I have? Sandveil, Hyper Cutter. Okay. Poison Heal is the hidden ability on this, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is hidden ability, which I don't have. Is there any other good flying types that I can really realistically get? What is Freezy Frost? I don't even know what this move does, dude. There's so many moves in Pokerogue from the, what is it? Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I don't know what they deal in a lot of it. This is Haze as Ice Beam? Like, it's just Ice Beam, but with the secondary effect of Haze? Wait, that's crazy. Am I like, fully, wholeheartedly tripping, or is that actually, like, kind of nuts? It's intriguing. You know what? I want to try out Gliscor, I think. I think I want to try out Gliscor because he's cool. He's a cool guy. So I'll pick this, and then I have 1 point. I guess I'll take Kricketot purely because it will boost my luck. And I probably would end up replacing Cherim anyway. This is gonna be insane. Having Rotom on the early floors. Oh, right. I forgot Fiery Dance can boost my attack, or my special attack as well. Yeah, this is gonna go stupid. We're gonna be one-shotting like everything early game. And that just lets me funnel rare candies into Shieldon. Oh, this is gonna be fun, dude. This will be an interesting run for sure. I kind of wonder how far I can go before Rotom gets outscaled. We'll have to see. I guess kind of, it was a while ago that I had my little tangent about the clip that I was editing last night. But I also kind of wanted to say that, to be honest, I think that I'm going to stick to like a less edited style for clips, even though I think that the edits make it more entertaining. I don't think that I have the long-term motivation to do like a bunch of edits. Like, I don't know. I think it's the difference between maybe being able to do a clip like every week versus like once or twice a month. Because I'm just so lazy about editing, man. I don't know. It's just too much. It's too hard. Video editing specifically. It's like my kryptonite. Although I was having fun trying it out. It's been a while since I've like really given video editing much of a shot, so it was interesting. I have a lot of respect for it as a medium because I'm very impatient about actually doing it. But yeah, I think I'll end up doing I want to clip when I was talking about Mad Diner. Because I had a lot of fun sort of going into the sort of behind the scenes aspects of getting to work on what was probably the coolest, highest profile project of my career so far. Well, okay, I shouldn't say like of my whole VTubing career, but the coolest project I've been invited to, like somebody else's project that I got to be a part of. Mad Diner was definitely like the most high production with the most like, I don't know, like the lineup of people was people that I very strongly look up to as well, right? So that aspect of it was extremely cool. I'm really excited to show off what I've got coming for Halloween as well. I have a cool Halloween cover. I can't believe Halloween is on Friday, dude. Like, it feels like Halloween is still like a week or two away in my brain. At least the weekend, but it's not the weekend. It's Friday. Then again, I don't think about Halloween a lot anymore just because I can't go out and get free candy anymore. Can you believe it, bro? We need to have adult trick-or-treating. It's like a tax on the parents. Like you're not expected to have candy for other people unless you have kids. But if you do, and somebody who's like 25 rolls up to your door, you gotta hand it over. It would be funny. Okay. Nature change to sassy. That's not quite as good, but it's still like a good nature. Like it's good in different ways. It's not as like specifically good at as a Rayquaza counter, but I also think it'll have enough defense to do that anyway. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing for Halloween. Maybe it should be in the cards to bake something? That could be interesting. What do you even make though? Like what would be like a Halloween themed like baking option? I don't know if I can think of anything. Maybe something pumpkin? I don't think pumpkin pie makes sense because it's like too oven based. I need stuff that I can like 99% do in my room and then go back. Just like sort of meander over to the oven quick and come back. I don't know, maybe I can think of something that would be cool. Whoa, that's a super early Mega Bracelet pull. I guess the question is what Mega Pokemon came out of Generation 4? Is there any? I'm trying to think right now. Are there any Pokemon from Gen 4 that got Megas? Oh god. Oh! I'm fine. Oh, Shuckle. That's annoying. Okay. What? Okay, rollout is actually broken in this game. Like, you don't even get locked into it? It just... No, Kricketune! Whoop! I'm sorry, Kricketune! That's fine. It's a shame that Kricketune is so bad, because I love his voice so much, dude. Probably the most iconic cry of any Pokemon, in my opinion. The whoop. Like, he's such an icon for that, bro. I feel like I got better at doing the Kricketune call than I used to. My vocal range has improved. See, this is the real benefits of becoming a VTuber and working on your voice day after day. It's not becoming a good singer. That's cool, but like whatever. It's now my high range is so good that I can go whoop, and it sounds kind of like the actual Kricketune. This is what you need to train your ear for, is so that you can copy your favorite Pokemon. I feel like I didn't do it as much when I was younger, but it's fun to like copy sounds that I hear in like games or media or stuff like that. One of my friends who is also a fellow individual on the spectrum, TM, for lack of better phrasing, pointed out to me there's a term for it called echolalia. And I think that, I don't know, is it really like a separate thing though? I feel like it's more of like a symptom. Let's Google it. Echolalia is the non-voluntary repetition of words or phrases heard by another person, occurring during an early stage of language development in children and in individuals with certain neurodevelopmental, neurological, or mental conditions. Okay. It feels weird to describe it as non-voluntary, because when I think of something that's like a non-voluntary repetition of some sort of verbiage, I would think of something more like Tourette's, where like you can't help but say whatever like pops into your head. But I guess it's, the difference is like Tourette's isn't like repeating something per se. And even though it's not like a super involuntary thing, when you're repeating a sound because of echolalia or whatever. I guess it's not like you're often thinking of doing it either, per se. Like, it just happens. But sometimes I am thinking of doing it. Like, I don't know, maybe I don't have echolalia. Maybe I just like stimming. Maybe it's just fun to go anytime that the Cricketune comes out. Like, regardless of any sort of condition, I just think that it's a funny sound. And I want to try to make it. I feel like there's like a few Pokemon cries that I do that with when I hear them. Bastiodon learns Ice Beam? Wait, this thing is a goated counter for Rayquaza. It gets Ice Beam? That's crazy. That is so goofy, dude. Yeah, get that in there. Team Galactic. I don't really know a lot about Team Galactic, honestly. This will be interesting. Oh my god, hit him with the Ice Beam shield on. Get him! Bee! Oh, that did. I mean, that damage isn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. That did more than I thought. I thought he was gonna do, like, actually nothing. Cricketune with Sing. Nah. I could catch Wormadam just cause, like, there's not much reason not to. I guess I might as well, right? It's better to have more Pokemon. Even if they're bad, I can, like, use them to sack and get a free switch. Maybe it'll have a mashup where it's good. Oh my god. Wormadam, can you cooperate, please? Oh, I'm getting farmed, bro. Oh my god, I hit myself. Twice in a row, are you joking? Oh my god, this Wormadam is about to send me packing. Please. Okay. It's gonna cost me some money. I've gotta buy a revive. But we have a new friend at least. We got Wormadam. Wait, I should have been catching one of these Stunkies, dude. They're not bad. I definitely could have made use of that. Like, that's a dark type with okay stats. I definitely should have been catching one. Missed opportunity from my time in the slums. Unfortunate. Oh, there's a boss one. That's fortunate. Yeah. Minus attack is unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least it's plus speed. The IVs are decent. I'll take it. Oh, I forgot to switch. Whoops. Oh my god, he went for a rock slide. Good prediction. Oh, yeah, I'm surprised I didn't end up mentioning this earlier today, but I was playing Osu earlier before stream, and I got my top play for the first time since March of this year, so like 7 months. Kind of long overdue, to be honest, but I'm pretty happy that I finally got like a decent score. In some ways, you know, it definitely could have gone better. I was really close to getting my first 700 PP play. I got a 692, and that was with like 6 misses. So if I just played that little bit better, I could have got it, but alas, not quite yet. Dude, these rock types are kind of problematic. I don't have good tools against them. I just have a Rotom. Rotom's gonna die to Salt Cure here, but maybe I'll live. Sucker Punch is nice. 1 HP! Oh, not even close. A choke. Let's go, Kricketune. Oh, I do like 0 damage to this guy. I'm sorry, Kricketune. You are so useless, dog. I love you. Your voice is so funny, but my god, he is terrible. Why did they have to make Kricketune such a funny guy, but also so unusable? Like, they couldn't do my boy a solid, give him like a 500 base stat. That would be pretty high for, that would be admittedly quite high for a starting route bug type. So it's not surprising that they made him bad, but at the same time, it would have been so epic if they made Kricketune like randomly super sauced out. So I'll just take the heal. Hitmon top. That's a cool guy. Don't use him though. Finally get a map. That's a nice pull. Strength and endurance or speed? Go Wormadam. Get employed. $900 in 1 day. I mean, that's not too bad, honestly. I think it's terrible for the event, but like, I can't make $900 in a day. In this economy, that ain't bad. Gym Leader Watson, not what I would have expected, but a welcome surprise. Let's heal a bit. I want to say that Rotom will sweep. What is this hidden power that all of them are running? It's not very effective, and yet they keep clicking it. I wonder. Don't need Endure on Bastiodon. Don't need Memento. Oh my god, everything keeps living, like, barely. Okay, we get Skuntank. That's nice. Look at the boy. His tail looks kind of like a mohawk, actually. I never really internalized that, but it's kind of sick. Maybe I'll just run Sucker Punch as my dark attack. Nice little Rotom sweep. Lean. Luxray is a Gen 4 mon. Would I be replacing Wormadam? I guess. I mean, Wormadam is pretty bad. I could try and replace it. Be a reasonable thing to do. I don't know why the gacha's kind of laggy on here. That's fine. You know what's so sad, dude? Today, the Summer Marzensky banner ran out on Uma Musume. I did 129 pulls on that banner. I did not get a single 3-star. Not even one. Not even one. Like, forget the banner up character. I didn't even get, like, anything for pulling 130 on that banner. And Uma Musume being the evil game that it is, there's no, like, pity carryover of any kind. I just get enough clovers to not even afford an extra pull. It's actually insane to me that you get one singular pull for 200 pulls worth of clovers. Like, that is diabolical. How bad of a deal it, like, truly is. It's rough, but it is what it is. I'm not that, like, serious about Uma Musume, at least, you know. It's one of those games where it's like, I'll just kind of play until I don't feel like it, and then if I sort of slow down with it, I don't mind. But I have been having fun with it again lately. I was burnt out for a bit. Now I'm enjoying myself. Doing a couple runs a day. Wait, rival fight's coming up next. I really don't have a good lead for Alligator. Slash. I don't feel like Toxic is that reliable. I don't know. That's so rude, dude. Think of my poor wallet, game. You're costing me money. Give me a full heal. I have to pay for it myself. Alright. This is gonna be tough for Alligator. I'm just gonna attack. We get the crit. That's nice. At least now I got enough damage down that for Alligator can't beat me. Chancy, huh? Kind of forced out by that. I just can't break it. Now for Alligator is gonna get in for free again, which means I probably have to sack Wormadam. And Wormadam kind of ate. Maybe I should have sacked Cricketune. Oh well. We get the Feraligatr. It is really fortunate for me that the rival pulled Corviknight as their bird, because that is, like, normally pretty scary, but with Rotom Heat, like, Rotom Heat is actually such a perfect counter for that. Very fortunate in that regard. Stone Edge could be nice, but not that crazy. Candy Jars are pretty good. I'll take that. This is not wise. A fighting move into my... Oh, wait, I KO'd already. Never mind. Chilling. Bashful Mint. Does anybody have a actively bad nature? In a lot of ways, Skuntank does. I would rather have neutral. Yeah, I'm remembering right now. I had a funny experience. Yesterday, I went and I got myself some pizza, right? And there's this woman that works at the pizza shop that I go to sometimes who has like a really thick accent. She's really nice person, but her accent can be quite strong at times. And I am also a bad listener when I'm not like actively trying to pay attention. So if I'm like with friends, usually my listening's fine and I can like follow along with whatever. But if some like random stranger talks to me when I'm not expecting it, I often will have to ask them to repeat themselves like at least once. But I remember like right as it was starting to get busy, I was gonna leave with my food. You know, I paid. And she said something, and the only word that I got out of the whole sentence was hat. And I was really confused about why she would be mentioning my hat. But she said something, and I was just like, my hat? And then she just looked like confused that I didn't get it. And then she was just like, have a nice day. And I'm like, you too. Because, yeah, there's people behind me. Like, I couldn't stay. But I'm really curious what she said. I think she said something like, I didn't recognize you because of the hat. Maybe because I was wearing my winter hat. And I hadn't been, you know, I only started wearing my winter hat recently because it's cold, finally. But, I thought that was funny. Little interaction with the cashier at the pizza place. Heat-proof Bronzong is a nice pickup in general, especially for Eternatus at the end if I don't get anything better before that. So definitely take that over Wormadam, especially Wormadam is quite useless. So Discharge. I think I'll take that over Electro Ball, since Rotom has a pretty average speed. So far, I've been fairly fortunate to get a lot of scenarios that I can just sweep with Rotom. Iron Defense on paper is really nice, but I feel like most of the time, your opponents just switch out when you're in a matchup that would allow you to set up on them. And then it ends up being kind of useless, so I could see Iron Head being really useful if there's like a fairy type or something that I need to deal with. I will take that. Swords Dance for Gliscor. I think I'm good, honestly. I don't think I need that. Will the universe ever bless your boy with a Razor Fang, I think? Whatever the item is that allows me to evolve Gligar into Gliscor, that would be great. Like, my team would immediately be so much better. Who can learn Why does Bastiodon learn Ice Beam and Blizzard? That's so goofy. Where is he casting those from, bro? He might look like a tank, but he's secretly a mage. You think he can also use Fireball? I need to play Mage Arena, bro. Mage Arena looks so funny. I don't know if you guys have seen it. That game looks so stupid. Like, the fact that it's proximity chat, like mic-activated spellcasting, it just looks so funny. Like, I want to run up to my friend and just be like, Fireball, and then just blow them up. That sounds so stupid. Or, like, isn't there one that's actually a one-shot, like the Excalibur or whatever? That would be very silly. I want that. Oh, wait, this is just all X items. Okay, that was kind of a waste, but whatever. X speed. That might be helpful. Wait. The AI doesn't know about Levitate. That just went for Stomping Tantrum into my Rotom. That's really good to know. That the computers are stupid and they don't recognize that I'm actually immune to ground instead of 4 times weak. That's pretty powerful. They got a Rotom. No furniture for him. Unfurnished Rotom. We got Rotom at home, our Rotom. Or I guess if you had Rotom at home, it probably would be the furnished one, right? Logically speaking. Oh, there was another Pokemon. Oh, it's fine. -2 overheat will still kill a Weavile. We are chilling. Knockoff? What's that? Probably Gligar? Oh, and Skuntank and Kricketune. Lots of people could use Knockoff, but I don't see much points in it. Machoke, that is kind of scary. Go. Let's heal and ether. The word ether is like so brain rotted in my head because I always think about Smash Bros. Because whenever I play Smash Bros with Echo, he'll kind of just pick like all of the different sword wielding characters in various rotations. And so I always just think of Ike going like ether on his like up B or whatever whenever I see the word ether. I should play Smash sometime. It's been a while. Oh, I just learned something of note. Future Sight isn't fully implemented. Let me check. Oh my god, finally. I got the thing. Sorry. It doesn't show Future Sight as only being partially implemented, but in modern Pokemon games, I'm like 99% sure the mechanic with Future Sight is after you click it and like the 2-turn timer starts, you can click it again and it'll like make the Future Sight more powerful. Like you can stack it up. But it just said that it failed here, so I guess they don't do that for whatever reason. Alright, finally! Gligar gets to be a real Pokemon. I get my Gliscor. Oh, I love Gliscor, man. This guy's so cool. Klefki. Rotom, cook this guy. I will say, somewhat annoyingly, I don't have a ground move on Gliscor. I don't think it gets one naturally. I think I kind of just have to go hunting for, what's it called? Like an Earthquake TM or something like that. Which is not ideal, but it is what it is. Magnezone. Interesting, but I already have 2 steel types and an electric type. I don't feel like it's the move. I will, however, still catch it because I want to upgrade Magnemite as a starter. Oh, I mean, the special defense is higher, I guess. It's something. Get some more candy. Heavy Slam or Iron Head? I'll probably just stick with Iron Head. It's very reliable. Oh, yeah, there's so many moves that you get from Gliscor, but none of them are ground. Generation 2 of Pokemon was such a goofy time, man. Like, how are you gonna make a ground type that just, like, doesn't learn a ground move? What were they doing, bro? I mean, there's a lot of cases like that from Generation 2 where they just made, like, one of the most questionable decisions you've probably ever seen in terms of designing a Pokemon. Modest is kind of cool. For, like, extra damage. I'm pretty good defensive IVs too, like very good IVs. Was this one heat proof? It is heat proof. I think I'll take it over my current one. Okay. Electrode go boom. Fair. This run seems interesting so far. I've got a decent spread of, like, Pokemon right now. A lot of different types. I could see this run winning. I will say, though, I am still quite weak to... what's it called? My rivals... What's it called? Feraligatr. I have a really bad matchup with that. And I kind of need to try and figure something out on how I'm gonna deal with that. Because otherwise, this run is probably not got too much left in it. I might be able to win 95 rival fight even without getting like a better matchup option. But the 145 rival, by then I have to find something or else I think I'm cooked. There is quite a bit of time until then, though. I guess the question is, like, what would I try and get? What are my options? Here is an idea. Let's teach Sunny Day to Bronzong, with the idea that I can lead it into the rival fight and set the sun so that the what's it called? Set the sun so that the water moves from Crocodile don't do as much damage. That's my idea right now anyway. Dude, Bronzong is so fat. Max defense. But I'm good. Okay, let's heal a bit and there. Gym Leader Giovanni. I see ground. This looks bad. Let's go Krigasoon. Try and get some damage down. Sorry, bro. You didn't deserve that, Krigasoon. Oh, this is gonna kill. Dude, Swampert is such a devastating matchup for me. Persian? Okay, so he just got, like, whatever. Different Pokemon. Icy Wind. Let's go Bastiodon. It's got a Nidoqueen. Okay, let's go back into full score. Alright, nice pick. Just Scout. Triple Axle, huh? Of course. Oh, that kills. I mean, that's not that surprising, but damn. Okay. Nice. No, they lived! Oh, God. Oh, he's switching. Okay, it's fine. Rhyperior. Oh, okay, that's gonna be tough. How do I break that? Guess I'll sack Bronzong. Oh, big dodge. No, not big dodge. He healed. Oh my god. Dodge 2 more. I'm cooked, right? I don't think I live. I also don't think I kill. Try. Okay, I got it. Hold up. Oh, I'm up against so much. For being -2 as well. Let's strength sap. Oh, the slug bombs, no. I'm not getting any special attack boosts off of my fiery dances either. This is so not fortunate. Oh my god, like 0 boost. Oh, it is triple dive! No! Ah. That's tough. Did I get anything new? I don't think so. Not really. Alright, honestly, I thought I was going to go longer tonight, but I'm feeling really tired. I don't know what happened, but I just feel like super bagged. So I'm probably going to call it for now. I think I'll be back on Wednesday. Very possibly clip channel upload coming soon. Bringing back the clips channel. I came up with a new name for it. I don't know if you guys will like it, but I thought of Slice of Twi. Kind of like a slice of pie. It's like a little thing, little sample size of the experience, but also I don't know. It's got like a similar sound to Slice of Life, which I feel like is fitting because I feel like my clips channel is just gonna be me rambling about different stuff most of the time. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it short today because I'm sleepy. But thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. And I will see you later.